Hello. I'd like to prefix this video by saying this isn't bad news. There's nothing. I'm not going to stop making videos. The channel's not shutting down. I just need to talk to everyone about the style of content that's being made here and what I kind of want for the future of the channel, if that makes sense. As this channel continues to grow, obviously it's quite a small channel right now, extremely small, but if it's going to keep going, I want this to be something that this channel be something where videos, I can keep a consistent quality and sort of style and consistency in uploading without one of those other ones dropping. So if, like, for example, if I wanted to be consistent uploading, quality might drop, but if I wanted my quality to be higher, consistent with upload, and so on and so forth. For those of you who don't know, and this was probably recommended randomly, or if this is just popped up, my name is David. I make videos about Nintendo and Pokemon, and I've been making videos for the past couple months about Nintendo and Pokemon. Most of these videos have been more scripted style videos, sort of documentaries on this certain character, or other kind of videos such as tier listy kind of videos like ranking every Mario game, or ranking every Mega Pokemon in Fusion ZA or something along those lines. And I just need to talk about this because one, the Tyrantar's dead, and two, here's what's going to happen with the channel. First of all, I have a PNG now. As you can see in the corner of the screen, that I'm not 100% focused on right now because I'm also talking, so I'm not going to be playing amazingly, but one of my really close friends in real life, they've been in my streams quite a lot, Mixed Media, or just Mixed if you're in the streams. We're talking, and she does art, great art, so I got a character done. This guy here, he's sort of been, if you've looked back at some of those thumbnails for me, he's I had a mock-up version of him and I finally got one done. I've got 10 different emotions for him, see right here, the celebrationary one, but so on and so forth. And yeah, I'm really good at this, holy shit. Jesus. Anyway, that was number one. I have this sort of new thing for the channel, and that's great, it's amazing. I lose this game, I don't think I can win this, I think I just am not paying too much attention. Oh god. Two, I want to steer towards more Pokemon focused content. I love the Pokemon focused and sort of game focused. I will explain what that means, because that's kind of, your content already game focused. Say like Mega Volt Gengar. Is he not holding a Mega Stone? Have I used Sure. Why? Anyway, yeah, I feel like, especially when making videos such as the Crazy Kong video, I didn't feel like I wanted to make video game content, but I felt like I wasn't making video game content. I was making a documentary about a video game. I pretty much played, game-wise, I played maybe half an hour of Crazy Kong to, research the game, get some footage and stuff, and then I played maybe 20 minutes of the other 3 Donkey Kong games, which I'd already played hundreds of times before, just sort of get a reference in that moment for what I was going to talk about. And then I spent maybe another not 10 hours, but a large amount of time, I'm probably not as bad at Pokemon, another 10 hours or so, not 10 hours, but less than that, maybe about, 10 hours would arguably make sense, on scripting and editing and getting, and other kinds of footage and sort of doing everything else that a video requires, thumbnails, voiceovers, things like that. And that's because I do quite often, I struggle with script writing. I find it more difficult to write scripts, especially with something like this where it's a lot of research, it's a lot of taking of articles and finding odd things. So, but I'm really proud of that kind of content. I'm really proud of what was made in that kind I really should have started with the Gengar thing. Well, you know what? Yeah, so really would have yeah, so I don't, as very that content is, and I'm really proud of it, I don't think I can sustainably make that kind of content for much longer, because or we get a ton of breaks in the channel. But so I've kind of had a new idea for content I want to go towards, because I also don't want to make cheap content. I feel like content like tier lists and that kind of sort of one hit record, that kind of thing, cheap content, if I like to say. It's not bad content, obviously, no shame on someone if they make it, but content that is a bit more low effort is something I don't want to make, because I don't really want to have that as sort of my well-known, as like what I'm, you know what I mean, like I don't want for that to be my brand, or sort of like my main, all these uploads are just ranking this thing and making, and like, not ranking, but like do, like, you know what I mean. I don't want to do that. I really don't, because I don't think it's interesting content. It's just, it's not something I would personally want out of a channel. I would watch it, obviously, but it's easy to watch content, but I don't want to make it because it's something that I wouldn't think, wow, this is an outstanding piece of content that I think is, you know what. So, does that mean that every video of mine is going to be a 7-hour video essay on the greatness of Electros? No, because that would be straightly insane, but I don't want it. But my new idea for content is that I'm going to sort of, I've got another challenge thing I'm working towards, and I'm going to start turning that into content, and that is me on my goal of 1000%ing the Pokedex, of getting one of every Pokemon, one of every shiny, one of every alpha shiny, one of every farm, one of every farm shiny, just all this huge list of like Pokemon, and everything has to be caught by me, and some things its own region, and so on and so forth. And it's an frankly impossible challenge, but I feel like it's a good line for content. So I've started working on some videos for that. I've spent the last 2 weeks shiny hunting for Deoxys. I've done 63 hours of Deoxys hunting in Fire Red Leaf Green. Haven't found Deoxys, but that'll be something that will hopefully come. I was hoping to have a video out today, actually, but these things happen, you just don't, I didn't get it. And I was really hoping to, but no. And things like the Dunsparce has been a video idea that I've started working on. Getting every Gigantamax Pokemon and every Gigantamax shiny, things like that, where it's just like these video ideas of going through a part of Pokemon history to get a Pokemon to, I think I did, oh wait, what did I do? I think I did? Oh no, I see wind, and then I knock off Golurk, I think I'm going way faster, so if I know that's a lot more damage than I wanted that to do. Things like that, videos like that will hopefully be, so they're still scripted, obviously. I can't just hit the mic, of course. I can't not script those, but there'll be more videos about me playing a video game rather than video about a video game. Or a video game character, if hopefully the game makes sense. Sort of inspirations, obviously everyone is inspired by some people, and that all roots down to AVGN, but there's a lot of inspirations to me, especially in the PokeTuber space, that are just huge sort of parts of me wanting to do YouTube, reasons I want to do YouTube, reasons I watch, and reasons of where I am today. People like Birdkeeper Toby, or now known as Lorekeeper Toby, Absol Blogs Pokemon, Lockstin and Noggin. There's a ton of others people I don't think of off the top of my head that I'm really annoyed that I haven't thinking of. There's a ton. I should have Megavolved alert. Just these people like John Stone and MNGTV, just like them. I know it's a lot of people that are quite popular Poketubers, but people that really inspired me to. I think I was killed Gengar, great. This game's comical. What inspired me? I want to not recreate their content, but sort of put my own spin on sort of a combination of everything, combining things like. So for the Deoxys video, for example, this will be the next one coming up. Hopefully the next couple of days if I find it, it'll be based around sort of not only talking about Deoxys, me finding Deoxys shiny, we'll be documenting sort of where I've been. I've been in Ireland over the past week, sort of documenting my trip to Ireland, and like I was shiny hunting on that trip. I was shiny hunting a bunch of places in Ireland, and then also talking about the hunt itself, Ireland, and hunt itself, and Deoxys lore, and all of that combined into this big, not like a 20-minute or so Deoxys video, and then it will end with me putting it into Pokemon Home, and then next video will be on the Dunsparce and me catching 100 shiny Dunsparce in Scarlet and Violet and turning those and evolving all of those until I get shiny Dunsparce, and then so on and so forth. And that would be sort of a line of content I'd be happy with to make. I'd be having more, because it kind of fits everything of it's something I can make fast but not like over like, it's not like a content farm where it's every day new video, low effort, but it's every week or twice a week. Hopefully I can upload a video about catching a certain Pokemon, and hopefully more daily shorts. Obviously I've been on break last 3 weeks mostly because of Deoxys and Ireland, that there's been nothing, no live stream. There's another thing I'm talking about live streaming. I love streaming. It's been such a fun little side adventure for me. I know it's something we'll keep doing. I want to have a more consistent schedule, funner streams, probably more focusing again on Pokemon rather than Nintendo as a whole. Does that mean I will never make a video about Donkey Kong again? No, absolutely not. I will absolutely be making we'll make Nintendo videos, react to directs. I love Nintendo. I collect Nintendo games. Like, most of my money goes into that. Like, hopefully, and my other hope is that this works out with the algorithm, because I know it feels a bit weird or a bit scummy to talk about it, but generally, even I don't want to sound like, obviously I don't make these for views, I make these for subscribers, but it's always something you have to think about when making a YouTube video. Especially when this is something where I want to do this as a career, I have to think about how well something will do in the algorithm, and how well, if something doesn't get that many views, why would I? Because if you don't know how YouTube works, when you post a video, you're given a rating out of 10 compared to your last 10 videos. I'm gonna start a new battle, where if your video, out of your last 10 videos, this video did the best and it got a ton of views and it's great, you get it says 1 out of 10, and you get like confetti and there's a big celebration and you goes, yeah, good job, you did really well. But then if you do 1 out of 10 and and then if you do get a 10 out of 10, it's just YouTube's like, no, you did don't do that again. And it can feel bad when you do it. It does feel bad when you get a 1 out of, not 1 out of 10, 10 out of 10. And I didn't change the Gengar. Oh, great. I don't think it matters with it. But, yeah, so it's something that I need to absolutely think about, something doing well with the algorithm. But I think a lot of the time that means instead of creating whole new content, adjusting bits of content to work out better with the algorithm, figuring out what works, what doesn't. Hopefully when I've posted quite a lot of this Pokedex content, I'm more attuned of what thumbnails people click on, what like what kind of music is good in a video and so on. Obviously just kind of learning this thing myself rather than like, obviously I'll do market research, I'll have a look around what other people do. Obviously that's what a good strategy to do. Obviously there's a tab on YouTube where you can search up what people would consider similar to your channel are doing, and then you can search up, obviously you can search on YouTube and just search shiny Pokemon videos, or like I hunted shiny Pokemon, and you can see what kind of thumbnails people are using and so on. You can do research, and obviously, well, I've got a sort of Word document saying use this, do this, don't do that. Look, here's an example of this, and that's great. And yeah, that's where we're at so far. Obviously, if this video gets any updates, if I have something to say, it'll be commented below. But overall, the channel's becoming more of a Pokemon channel with more videos, scripted gameplay videos rather than scripted documentary videos. I'm hopefully going to be making a good amount more consistent content with less breaks overall, and obviously with things like Pokemon Champions, which is a game I'm really interested in, hopefully be able to make a lot more content on that. I know I just keep killing on some anyway, I'm good at this game, I'm not 100% focused. It's fine, it's rock polished, it'll just be faster. Yeah. I know this video's gonna be a bit of a mess of just me talking and like going to random points. I'm not good at this kind of thing. I'm not good at unscripted talking, but I just need, there's no scripting. This would kind of feel unauthentic and just kind of, you know, I just didn't, you know. Anyway, I'll be live tonight, which is currently the 8th of April, playing Pokemon Champions, so if this video suddenly comes up on someone's algorithm, I'll be live. I do kind of ask you to, obviously, I don't really, it doesn't feel as weird to do this during like a, this kind of video, but it would just help if you like subscribe and interact with the channel. I don't know if I have the hype thing, I don't know if my channel has that available. If it does, you know what to do. Hopefully the next couple weeks of content, especially because I'm off the next couple of weeks. I do have exams soon, so I won't probably focus start to turn towards that, but at least right now, rating content will hopefully start to go up. Tomorrow I'm going to post a video doing talking a lot more about the actual Pokedex challenge, sort of doing a tour of how far I'm in it now, and what I still need to do. Thank you so much for watching, and just listening to me ramble. If you got this far, that's great. It's been a delight to make this, to sort of have the channel come this far at least. I'm so sorry for the gap in content that's happened. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.